Intriguing video. And now to elaborate more on it, we welcome to the studio the man who shot it, Mr. Martin Isaacs. Thanks for being here, sir.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, what do you do for a living, sir?
Well, I'm a researcher and filmmaker for the Australian Marine Biodiversity Project. That's an organisation dedicated to protecting our coastal environment.
And how did you get involved in Drake's investigation?
Well, Colin contacted our agency and a lot of other ocean-based organisations asking us to let them know if they saw any unusual shark sightings. So when I got this on video, I called.
All right, tell us about this footage.
Well, I was in Western Australia. It was in March during the shark cull. I was diving.
All right, so whoa, what's a shark cull?
Oh, that's a new policy this year where they're catching and disposing of large predatory sharks in areas where people have been killed recently.
Okay, like thinning the herd kind of thing.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, it's pretty controversial. They say they're just doing it this once, but, you know, who knows?
So you're documenting this. How?
Well, I'd go out on the water and film the harvest whenever it was happening. And when it wasn't, I went diving with schools of great whites to get some beauty shots.
All right, let's take a look at that footage once again.
It's a big one, eh? 15
Right, yep, here we are. We were just shooting these clips to celebrate the grace and beauty of these animals.
Come on right at you.
And then you caught this.
Right.
What is that?
Yeah, I saw some shark go by that didn't quite fit in.
What'd you make of this thing?
Well, at first I thought it was a great white with some kind of skin condition or, I don't know, it had sustained damage.
Drake, did you have the same initial assessment? What was yours?
Well, it certainly is the size of a great white, but there's more going on than just the skin. Take a closer look at its back.
Okay.
You can see bumps along its spine.
Right there on both sides, right?
Yeah, that's more than just an abnormality. That's a genetic structural difference in its cartilage, which suggests a much sturdier animal.
So in your estimation, this is not a great white?
No, and there's something else, too. Take a closer look at that pectoral fin.
Okay.
Right on the back edge, right near the body. You see that point?
Yeah.
That doesn't fit the taxonomy of great whites either, or any other large shark known today. But it does match another animal. If we could get that picture back up.
The freeze frame.
Yeah, all right, so here's the freeze frame from Jake Skelton's sailing footage, right? And right over there, right near the body.
Well, I'll be darned. A point on the pectoral fin.
Yeah, this is the same species, just a much bigger animal, which means that the shark in Australia is not an adult great white, it's a baby megalodon.
Phew. Unreal. Mr. Isaacs, this is the footage just as you shot it, nothing's been altered?
Straight from my camera to your studio.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
17 years I've been in this business, and I've never encountered anything like it.
Well, this was the logical conclusion to my theory. If megalodon is still around, then of course there's more than one, and of course they're reproducing.
And now you appear to have proof.
Well, this video makes sense of the other events, too. The attacks in South Africa happened 11 months earlier. When you consider that the gestation period for many sharks is well over a year, it's possible Megalodon was so voracious back then because she was already pregnant.
She's already pregnant.
And eating for a whole brood.
Unbelievable.
And the reason the tag was out of contact so long is because she was swimming in a deep protective mode toward her birthing grounds.
Well, I got to tell you guys, this is stunning news. Mr. Isaacs, thank you so much for your part in bringing this to light.
My pleasure.
Well, I haven't even told you the craziest part yet.
You telling me it gets crazier?
We discussed in the documentary last year the changes in our oceans over the past century.
Sure.
Changes in climate, earthquakes shifting the ocean floor,
Sure.
tsunamis redistributing marine life. I personally believe that conditions are ripe for Megalodon to make a comeback. We have to stop denying that they exist and do something about this issue now.
Wow.